The world is full of wonders like the Grand Canyon and Victoria Falls. But sometimes, the strangest places aren't just beautiful, they're baffling. They break the rules of science and leave even experts scratching their heads. Today, we're diving into 10 strange places on Earth that seem to defy explanation. 10 The Devil's Kettle, USA. In Minnesota's Brule River, something very strange happens. At one point, the river splits in two. One side flows normally into Lake Superior, but the other side? It vanishes into a giant hole known as the Devil's Kettle. Scientists know the water has to come out somewhere, but nobody has ever found where. They've tried everything, pouring dye, dropping ping pong balls, even using sensors. Nothing ever came back out. Is it disappearing underground into hidden caverns? Or is it slipping into some parallel dimension? The mystery has baffled geologists for decades. 9. The Hessdalen Lights, Norway. Imagine looking out your window every night and seeing glowing orbs of light floating through the sky. That's daily life for the residents of Hessdalen Valley in Norway. The lights have been recorded since at least the 1930s. They glow in bright colors, sometimes white, sometimes red, sometimes yellow, and they dance across the valley before vanishing. Scientists have suggested everything from radioactive gases to strange electrical charges in the ground, but after 40 years of serious study, no one can say for sure. For locals, it's part of life. For visitors, it feels like watching a UFO show. 8 Movil Cave, Romania. Beneath southeastern Romania lies a hidden world. Movil Cave was sealed off from the surface for over 5 million years, and when workers accidentally discovered it in the 1980s, scientists were stunned. Inside, the air is toxic. 100 times more carbon dioxide than normal, plus dangerous hydrogen sulfide gas. The water is acidic, and the whole place smells like rotten eggs. And yet, life thrives. Over 30 unique species live here, from blind scorpions to strange worms, all feeding on microbes instead of sunlight. It's like an alien ecosystem right here on Earth. Some researchers even believe this cave could help us understand how life might survive on other planets. 7. Lake Karachay, Russia. This might look like just another lake, but stand near it for 1 hour, and you'll die. During the Soviet era, Lake Karachay was used as a dumping site for nuclear waste. The water became so radioactive that birds flying over it died mid-air. Even standing on its shores for minutes could give you a lethal dose of radiation. In 1957, a huge explosion at a nearby plant spread radioactive dust across thousands of miles, affecting more than 200,000 people. Today, the lake has been filled with concrete to keep the radiation from spreading, but it remains one of the deadliest places on Earth. 6. The Doubletree of Casorso, Italy. In a quiet Italian village, nature pulled off something almost magical. A full-size cherry tree is growing directly on top of a mulberry tree. Both are alive, both are thriving, and both reach over 15 feet wide. This isn't completely unheard of. Sometimes small plants can sprout on others, but never with two huge, healthy trees. Locals believe a bird dropped a cherry seed into the hollow trunk of the mulberry tree. Against all odds, its roots pushed down through the trunk and into the soil, letting it grow to full size. Visitors now call it the tree within a tree, a living miracle of nature. 5. The Sleeping City, Kazakhstan. In the small town of Kalachi, people live with a terrifying mystery. At random times, men, women, and children suddenly collapse into deep sleep, sometimes for days. It's so intense that people have fallen asleep while walking, working, even riding their bikes. When they wake up, they're disoriented, suffer memory loss, and often hallucinate. Doctors first thought it was caused by radiation from a nearby uranium mine, but tests found nothing. Even stranger, villages closer to the mine report no symptoms at all. Hundreds of residents have been evacuated, but the mystery remains unsolved. To this day, Kalachi is known as the Sleepy Hollow of Kazakhstan. 4. The Fairy Circles, Namibia. In the dry Namib desert, strange patterns appear across the sand. They're called fairy circles, barren rings of dirt surrounded by grass, stretching perfectly round and ranging up to 65 feet wide. From above, they look like giant polka dots painted across the desert. But why do they exist? Some scientists say termites create them by eating grass roots in circular patterns. Others say it's a survival strategy by the plants themselves, yet no explanation fully fits, and the circles remain one of Africa's strangest mysteries. 3. The Taos Hum, USA. In Taos, New Mexico, many residents are haunted by a low, constant hum, like the sound of a distant engine that never turns off. Not everyone can hear it, but those who do describe it as maddening. It keeps people awake, drives some into depression, and has even forced a few to leave town. Experts have tried measuring sound waves, monitoring electromagnetic fields, and interviewing residents, but no clear source has ever been found. Is it a secret government project, or is it something only certain human ears can pick up? 2. The endless lightning storm, Venezuela. Over the Catatumbo River, lightning flashes across the sky almost every single night. For up to 10 hours straight, bolts crash down, sometimes over 1,000 strikes an hour. This has been happening for centuries, so much so that sailors once used it to navigate. But no one knows why it never stops. One theory suggests that warm trade winds collide with cold air from the Andes, fueled by methane rising from swamps below. But in 2010, something even stranger happened. The storm suddenly stopped. 6 weeks later, it returned with even greater intensity, as if nature itself had just taken a short break. 1. The Boiling River, Peru. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, there's a river so hot it can boil animals alive. Locals call it Shanay Timpishka, which means boiled with the heat of the sun. Its waters can reach nearly 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 91 degrees Celsius. Animals that fall in don't stand a chance. Their eyes cook instantly, their bodies fill with hot water, and they die within minutes. Usually, rivers this hot are heated by nearby volcanoes, but the nearest one is 400 miles away. Scientists believe hot water from deep underground seeps through fault lines, but they admit they don't fully understand it. It's one of the deadliest and most mysterious rivers on Earth. Which of these places creeped you out the most? The boiling river, the sleepy city, or maybe the endless lightning storm? Let me know in the comments below.